Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and today we're going to be doing a cozy beach house. Now this came about I think a couple of weeks before island living had actually been confirmed, and with all the talks about island living and me poking around Brindleton Bay, I kind of really wanted to do a beach house that was more Nantucket, like Maine-ish, you know, those colonial coastal town looking houses. I really wanted to do something like that. And because it's been quite warm where I am recently and the sun is finally coming out to say hi, this was one of my favorite builds to do. And despite me wanting to just throw my computer out because of how frustrating the terrain editing was, I think it turned out pretty fantastic, all considering the lot size is so freaking small when it shouldn't be. Okay, so when I had been poking around, I had come up with this lot, and at first I thought it was much bigger, and when I had planned it all out, I had planned it for something that I think was like a 30 by 40 lot or something like that. It was much bigger in my head, and so when I came around to start doing the build and seeing how tiny the lot is compared to like where it actually is, like you can see that there's just so much space around this lot. I don't know why the Sims team decided to make this lot smaller. You could have made it like at least 2 squares on like going either direction, and it would have been so much better than giving us like a 20 by 20 lot. Just give us like a little bit of extra space in that one area, because that lot I think is the prettiest lot in all of Brindleton Bay, and I know that there's so many different lots in that world that is so cute, but I love this lot so much despite how annoyingly small it is. So I tried my hardest. I think it worked out. I'm still annoyed about the fact that like there's like those brown spots that you can see, but there's nothing you can really do about it. So I'm just gonna let it slide. I can't keep reminding myself of it every single time I'm looking at the video, and it still annoys me. Just let us like edit just a little bit off the lot. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking for. Anyway, so I wanted to make this kind of like a traditional house, even though it's supposed to be like a beach house. The beach houses that I've seen in like movies and stuff are basically just houses that are on a beach. So that's where I got the idea from. I had planned this out a little bit. I got some of the ideas from picture references and videos that I had seen from like real estate like videos, if that makes any sense. I watch a lot of those on YouTube, and I don't know, they're so much fun. They're mesmerizing to watch. Anyway, so I've been watching a lot of those, and I got some of the ideas from that and pictures. So it's kind of like a Franken lot at this point, where it has a lot of like cozy elements with modern elements. I think I did a good job at mixing the two together, hopefully. But let's see. Comment down below if you think that I did a good job. If there's areas of improvement, especially on my terrain editing, you can be brutally honest if you want. I'm okay with that. So I really wanted to get so many windows in this lot that was enough to like where you can see out anywhere in the house, but not a lot that basically like there's no privacy whatsoever. But I really wanted to take advantage of like the landscaping around. And I know there are houses near where I live that do this, like have basically like a giant wall of just windows, and you can see inside and there's no privacy whatsoever, but these houses are like a gajillion dollars. And so I wanted to do something similar but maintain privacy. So I tried to get as many windows in as possible, and the seasons windows that look cottagey I think are fantastic for this build. And you can even see that I put in a giant floor-to-ceiling window in the bathroom. And I don't know why, but I've been doing those a lot in builds. And I said this before in a different video, but I've been really getting into bathrooms lately, and apparently privacy has gone out the window for the Sims bathrooms. It wouldn't fly in real life, because why would you want a giant floor-to-ceiling window in your bathroom? Like, you would never use it. But it's The Sims and I get to do what I want. So you get a floor-to-ceiling window in the bathroom right next to the bathtub, and you get to hang out and be warm in that tub and look out at the lake or the ocean. I'm pretty sure it's an ocean there. But yeah. So I went back in with my tried and true white and black aesthetic in this build. I probably should have added in more blue. I really, looking back, there are a lot of improvements color-wise that I would do. Definitely adding in more colors like the blues and more wood. I think that would work out, but I really liked this crisp white next to the ocean look that I just kind of like went for it. Maybe I went a little too hard. This was the build that I had kind of set my mind on starting to look at CC properly. I had looked before a lot just as like a maybe not. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do with CC. I personally never felt the need for CC in my builds, and this was the build that made me think maybe I should start looking at it a little bit more. And so I did. And I think this is the last build that I've done. No, I did a few more builds before I properly start downloading CC, but this was the one build that I think solidified my want for more content in my builds. And I put up a poll on my Instagram asking if people wanted me to upload content like houses and stuff with CC included, and people did say no. I didn't get many votes on it though. So if you guys want me to upload content without CC or with CC, let me know in the comments, because I'm still not too sure. I know I'm gonna definitely do a lot of builds still without CC just because it's more accessible, obviously. But I think I might start adding in some builds with CC just to see how that goes. I'm still not good and I still don't have a lot. So if you have suggestions on CCs and where to go, because right now I think I'm only on the Sims resource. But if you want to see CC, or if you want me to look at CC stuff, just comment what you want me to start looking at, and I'll see what I can do. So I also wanted to put in an office in this build in particular because the way I saw it was this family probably has like kind of a workaholic parent where they want to do work while they're on vacation. There's nothing wrong with that. I certainly know a lot of family members who do work while they're on vacation, and so to have that little space where they can go and work, and maybe this is even just their primary home, so an office was definitely a must. And I really like the, what's it called, the stylish career, the fashion stylist career. I really like that one. And anything to do with like fashion blogging or something like that, I'm really intrigued by, and wanting my Sims to be that or something similar. I'm still very much into that video, what's it called, like the YouTuber career in The Sims. I don't know, I just find it so true to life that I'm stuck. Like, all my Sims are just like stuck in that career now. Like, you're gonna be a YouTuber and you're gonna be a YouTuber. So now everyone's a YouTuber and no one has a proper job. I don't even think they do writing anymore, which is like my number one way to get simoleons. Now this front bathroom, there's two bathrooms. There's the front one and then there's the master bathroom. I couldn't figure out for the life of me what I wanted to do with the mirror. The mirror placed in front of the sink just made the rest of the house look really weird, so I tried to figure out what I wanted to do with that, but ultimately I think I just like the look of the placement of the windows. And I mean, do you really need to look at yourself when you're brushing your teeth or washing your face or hands? Not really. The only time you really need to use it is if you've got stuff on your face or you need to do your makeup. But I mean, I added in the floor to ceiling mirror along the side, and I think that works out perfectly. I don't really think you actually need a mirror in front of the sink. Now that I think about it, I don't really look at myself very often when I'm brushing my teeth or anything. I don't know. Anyway, so I decided to do that instead because it made the house look better. It made the bathroom look cool, and that's it. And in my plan, I had the smaller bedroom was gonna have 2 kids staying in it, but I found that I made the room too small, so there would be no room for literally anything else but the beds, and that's not fun. Kids need their own rooms, so I made it so that there was only 1 kid in there, and maybe they're like a preteen where they're still into their toys, but also they want to get into the makeup and like what they wear and stuff like that. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like a preteen that lives in this house. And I don't know, I think that the room was, it ended up kind of cute in a way. I liked the clutter. So I think I realized that I forgot to put in curtains everywhere. And I'm just like trying to figure out how to get curtains in like the weirdest of spots. Like the kitchen. I don't know what to do with the kitchen when it comes to curtains. I've never had a kitchen with curtains in it. And I always place the stove right next to a window. So I always feel like those curtains are gonna go on fire, and I think I've seen it before. Maybe that's why I'm so scarred. Or I don't want to do that. I don't know. I know that there should be curtains there, especially like at night when people can see in. But I don't know how to properly put in curtains in a kitchen. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. So this bedroom was giving me so many issues because it wasn't supposed to be the shape it was or as small as it was. Everything was just ended up being so much smaller than I wanted or thought it would be, which is fine. But I had to do a lot more editing, and it frustrated me. It really did. I couldn't get everything placed where I wanted it to, and I get so stuck when I'm planning something. Like, I see it in my head, like what I wanted, and then when it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, I get so mad. But it's The Sims. Like, it's obviously not gonna look exactly like in my mind, and this bedroom definitely frustrated me to that point. But I still gotten everything I wanted to. Not in the exact way I wanted to, but it still ended up cute and cozy. And when you have like a beach house, you're not staying in the room the entire time. You're only using it to sleep, so what's the point in making it super duper comfy when that's not the point of a beach house? I also really wanted to have a big like porch area, and I really like this porch. I think it's really cozy and great for parties, and I could definitely see myself using that porch a lot, especially with the view, and you'll see it in at the end. I don't know, I think everything worked out the way I wanted it to. I just think that it could have been a little bit bigger. That's my only complaint. That's the only thing I'm gonna go and freak out over. But here is the tour. I think it worked out really well. I think the flow of the house works. It's cozy. There's areas for your Sims to hang out. I don't know. I think this house works out really well. And you can see the view. Just like, it just looks so pretty. Here's the office. It's crammed full of stuff, but I really like it. There's areas to like take pictures and stuff. The bathroom and the kids' room. Anyway, if you liked this build, it's on the gallery now. And you should like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell for all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video.